They sacrificing Diddy. They said, you gotta take this because we can't be involved.
I can't wait. I can't wait for everybody to find out what's really been going on in the background.
In a shocking turn of events, P. Diddy, the iconic hip-hop mogul, has reportedly escaped from the United States amid mounting legal troubles. The 54-year-old artist, whose real name is Sean Combs, is now believed to be hiding out on a Caribbean island after Homeland Security raided his luxury homes in Miami and Los Angeles. The raids were part of an ongoing investigation into alleged trafficking, leaving fans and authorities alike wondering about his next move.
It's safe to say not a lot of people know what's going on, and I'll bet he doesn't really know what's going on either.
Recent reports indicate that his private jet landed in Antigua, sparking rumors that he might be seeking refuge on the island. However, sources suggest that Diddy was not aboard the flight, further deepening the mystery surrounding his whereabouts. Adding another layer of intrigue, conspiracy theories are swirling about Diddy's potential ties to government operations. Blase host Jason Whitlock recently speculated on Glenn Beck's show that Diddy could be a secret CIA agent, similar to the late Jeffrey Epstein. Whitlock's theory posits that Diddy's ability to evade capture could be linked to undercover government affiliations, a claim that has ignited wild speculation among conspiracy theorists.
Money, power, status, success, God complex, all this is happening with Diddy.
Yeah.
There's now questions of, is Diddy working with the Fed?
As the saga unfolds, the music world and Diddy's fans are left in suspense, eagerly awaiting the next development, with the possibility of Diddy turning over his accomplices to the feds in exchange for freedom. The story promises to deliver more twists and turns. Stay tuned as we continue to follow this gripping tale of fame, scandal, and escape.
This is the end of the Diddy story as we know it.
But before we delve into the latest evidence suggesting Sean Diddy Combs' escape, it's crucial to understand why the hip-hop icon is hiding and what severe consequences he faces. The allegations against him are nothing short of horrifying, painting a grim picture of a man entangled in a web of alleged misconduct, abuse, and trafficking that spans years and crosses multiple jurisdictions.
And in this lawsuit, he claims that essentially P. Diddy was the Epstein of the rap industry.
These accusations have reached a point where life imprisonment is a very real possibility for Combs, should the charges be proven in court. The legal situation for Diddy has deteriorated rapidly, beginning with a lawsuit from a producer who worked on his 2023 Grammy-nominated album. This lawsuit accuses Diddy of assault and coercion, with detailed claims that he incapacitated the producer and forced him into compromising situations. The 73-page lawsuit is replete with graphic details and photos, alleging a pattern of unsolicited groping and psychological threats.
This lawsuit is so long. It's so many things that, he's claiming Diddy did.
Combs' lawyer has dismissed these claims as pure fiction, but this lawsuit is only the tip of the iceberg. One of the most shocking accusations comes from Diddy's ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. Cassie alleges that during their relationship, which began when she was 19, Diddy subjected her to physical abuse and forced intimate encounters with other men while he watched and filmed.
Controlled every aspect of her life. He is accused of frequently beating her and would hide her in hotel rooms for days until the bruising and signs of abuse were gone.
The lawsuit, settled swiftly, portrays Diddy as a man prone to uncontrollable rage and manipulation, using his power and influence to dominate and exploit those around him. Legal experts have weighed in, painting a bleak picture for Diddy's future. Niamar Rahmani, a California-based attorney, suggests that Diddy could face life imprisonment if convicted of trafficking. Rahmani draws parallels to cases like those of Jeffrey Epstein and R. Kelly, indicating that Diddy's legal troubles are not isolated incidents, but part of a broader systemic pattern of abuse and exploitation. Federal agents were looking for evidence of criminal activity, primarily trafficking, but other crimes as well, including potential gun and firearm charges, Rahmani explained. This multifaceted investigation could see Diddy facing decades in prison. The severity of the charges means that even a single conviction for trafficking carries a minimum sentence of 10 to 15 years, with no possibility for a lenient plea deal.
I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable.
The raids on Diddy's Los Angeles and Miami homes by Homeland Security further underscore the gravity of the situation. These raids were not just about gathering evidence. They signal that the authorities are closing in. According to Rahmani, the issuance of search warrants often precedes arrest warrants, suggesting that Diddy's apprehension could be imminent.
Diddy's public reputation is done.
It's done.
Yeah.
But the lawsuit from Jones is just one among many. Another recent claim involves a woman, identified only as Jane Doe, who alleges that she was assaulted by Diddy and his associates when she was underage. This lawsuit, along with others, suggests a pattern of predatory behavior targeting young, vulnerable individuals, In addition to these allegations, Diddy's name has been linked to the assassination of Shakur. Dwayne Keith Keefe D. Davis, who faces charges related to Shakur's demise, alleges that Diddy orchestrated the assassination, offering $1 million for the assassinations of Shakur and Suge Knight. While Diddy has denied these allegations, they add to the already overwhelming legal pressures he faces. With federal agents closing in and the possibility of additional charges being filed, Diddy's future looks increasingly bleak. Legal experts like Rahmani believe that it's not a matter of if, but when Diddy will be arrested. He should make sure that he has his lawyers on standby because he's likely going to face federal trafficking charges very soon, Rahmani advised.
It's just crazy. Just read.
But this spiraling legal drama is just one layer of the web surrounding Scene Diddy comms. Amidst the legal turmoil, a shadowy conspiracy theory has emerged, suggesting that Diddy's extraordinary ability to evade capture isn't merely due to his wealth and influence, but rather due to alleged ties with federal agencies.
Of course, there's layers upon layers. When you get into these fucking conspiracy theories, man, they never end. They never end. There's just layers upon layers upon layers.
The theory, first hinted at by Ye and recently amplified by conservative commentator Candace Owens, posits that Diddy may be functioning as a covert CIA asset. Owens took to her social media platforms to endorse West's earlier assertions, pointing out the curious timing and nature of Diddy's legal entanglements and escapes. He's not in jail because he's a fictitious asset. Yeah, tried to tell everyone. Owens tweeted, sharing a now viral video of Diddy allegedly assaulting his ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura in 2016. This speculation gained traction after Homeland Security's dramatic raids on Diddy's Miami and Los Angeles homes. Many have questioned why Diddy, despite the gravity of the allegations and the apparent mounting evidence, has not yet been apprehended.
Sandra, this is going to turn into a huge scene that is going to be an all-day thing, and it involves, yes, P. Diddy. The home is actually registered to Bad Boy Films, which is a division.
Eddie Griffin, the outspoken comedian, added fuel to this fire by suggesting that the raids were a smokescreen. Griffin, known for his controversial takes, opined that there's more to the story than meets the eye.
That's why they raiding the house, because they got friends in Homeland Security and the feds. And they said, get in there and get them tapes from this trying to blackmail us.
Adding another layer of intrigue, Jason Whitlock, appearing on Glenn Beck's Blasé show, speculated that Diddy might be operating in a similar capacity to Jeffrey Epstein, using his high-profile connections to shield himself from legal repercussion. Whitlock's theory hinges on the idea that Diddy's extensive surveillance setup in his various properties, allegedly used to film guests at his notorious parties, provides him with compromising material on numerous influential figures.
Replete with very, very serious and salacious allegations, including allegations that Combs had cameras throughout his home.
This, according to Whitlock, could explain why federal authorities have been hesitant to arrest him outright, fearing the fallout from such high-profile scandals. Look at it this way, Whitlock elaborated. Diddy's got dirt on everyone. He's been throwing these wild parties for years, with cameras in every room. There's no telling who might be caught on tape doing something they shouldn't if he were arrested. Imagine the can of worms that would open. This notion of leverage through surveillance was echoed on Joe Rogan's podcast by comedian Andrew Schultz, who suggested that the true targets of the raids might have been these incriminating tapes rather than Diddy himself. When the feds rolled up with the Hummers and all that, it wasn't about Diddy. It was about if there were tapes of powerful people there, Schultz posited. Rogan agreed, noting the plausible deniability and potential for extensive fallout should such tapes come to light.
Well, if he really was filming everybody, I mean, he had a lot of people at those parties, right?
These conspiracy theories paint a picture of Diddy not just as a music mogul entangled in legal woes, but as a central figure in a sprawling clandestine operation involving federal authorities and blackmail. The hypothesis gains further credence when considering the various lawsuits and allegations that seem to emerge, only to be swiftly settled or dismissed. Rodney Lil Rod Jones, a producer who worked on Diddy's 2023 album, detailed in his lawsuit that Diddy had hundreds of hidden cameras across his homes. These allegations align disturbingly well with the theory that Diddy has been collecting dirt on his high-profile guests, potentially using this as leverage to negotiate his way out of legal trouble. Yet, despite these rampant speculations, Diddy has remained defiant. In a pinned tweet, he declared, "Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I was the truth." His legal team, too, has been vocal in their defense, with attorney Aaron Dyer criticizing the authorities' handling of the raids as excessive and unwarranted. This unprecedented ambush, paired with an advanced coordinated media presence, leads to a premature rush to judgment of Mr. Combs and is nothing more than a witch hunt based on meritless accusations, Dyer stated.
I'm going to fight for my reputation. I'm going to fight for the honorable man I am, the righteous king that I am. I'm not perfect.
As the speculation swirls, one can't help but wonder if there's a deeper strategy at play. Could Diddy be leveraging his position to strike a deal with federal authorities, offering up dirt on others in exchange for leniency? Or is he, as some suggest, a protected asset shielded from the full brunt of the law due to his connections and the potential fallout his downfall could cause? The possibility of Diddy fleeing the country, much like Russell Simmons did, looms large. Whitlock hinted at this potential escape route, suggesting that if charges don't materialize, Diddy might opt for a self-imposed exile to avoid the relentless media scrutiny and legal battles. Unless, of course, he has already escaped. So, what do you think about these explosive conspiracy theories surrounding Diddy? Do you believe he could be a covert key asset using his connections to evade capture? Or is this just another wild rumor in the world of celebrity gossip? And if Diddy is indeed leveraging dirt on powerful figures, who do you think could be implicated? Leave your thoughts and theories in the comments below. We can't wait to see what you think. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates on this unfolding saga